All right, here I am at Bikram Yoga, and have you fallen off the New Year's bandwagon yet with your resolution? Well, it's time to pick it back up and get into some yoga. A beautiful new studio has just opened downtown on the corner of President and Spring Street, and the key behind all of that is David Kaiser. And David, we are so glad to be here today. And tell us a little bit about Bikram Yoga.
Well, thank you very much. Bikram Yoga is a style of yoga practiced in a 105-degree room at about 40% humidity. It's a series of 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises that was developed by Bikram Chowdhury, who's an Indian. And we are happily to be one of 2 studios in the state of South Carolina, actually both in Charleston, and if you have a membership, they work at both studios.
Now, what exactly is yoga going to help you do for the new year? It's going to help you with flexibility and other things as well?
Absolutely. Everybody knows that with yoga we're doing a lot of stretching, flexibility exercises, but really, especially with the heat, and especially at 105 degrees, you also start healing your body from the inside out, bones to skin. So you start seeing, changes in your health as overall, as well as, just basically from the cellular level down. So.
Now, this studio is absolutely gorgeous, and you said you came in here and you did the architecture on it all yourself?
I designed most of the studio as well as with the help of Richard Marks Restorations, who's done a fabulous job. He does many houses downtown, and our whole goal here was to keep the downtown feel something, as if it was south of Broad Street, so keeping it down with the real downtown feel of historic Charleston. And I think we really did a great job with it overall.
Well, in some of the other yoga studios in town, I mean, their instructors have a couple hundred hours worth of training, and you really set the bar for everyone else. Your instructors have had much more experience than anyone else, haven't they?
Absolutely. Well, while all yoga teachers in the city are wonderful, I know many of them. Usually they tend to have about 200 hours of instruction through something called Yoga Alliance. The way we differ is that we have over 1,000 hours of education for each of our teachers. Many of our teachers have been practicing for up to 10 years, specifically Bikram Yoga. And they have to go away for 9 weeks, about 10 to 16 hours a day, practicing every day and teaching under Bikram Chowdhury directly. So it's really just, it's kind of a brand name versus a generic.
Well, in Bikram's yoga itself, it's one of the purest forms of yoga here in the United States, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's based on the series of 26 postures. It is pure Hatha yoga, which basically means physical style of yoga rather than other styles which are mental and all of that. And it's very pure and it's straight from India.
Now, I have some friends that have sports injuries to their knees and to their ankles. Is yoga a good exercise that they can do that's kind of a non-impact exercise to keep them in shape?
Absolutely. I, as well as some of my teachers, used to be big runners, and they've healed completely many injuries. I currently actually have, through running as well as kiteboarding, which is big in Charleston, 2 torn meniscus and sprained MCL. So through those sports, which I'm actually in the process of healing, and they're almost perfectly working perfectly nowadays without surgery. When I was told I had to have surgery, so. It will certainly heal knee injuries as well as any other joints. We keep joints well lubricated. It really just slows down and reverses the aging process overall.
One, what I really love about the studio here is it's for all skill levels.
Yes, I've had all skill levels as well as all ages. I've had people as young as 6 years old in my classes. I've also taught people up to 86 years old. So yeah, it's really more of a mental challenge. People hear 105 degrees, and they freak out. They think we're crazy, but really, if you've been in Charleston in August, you've pretty much felt the same thing.
David, you just kind of summed it up there. It is Charleston in August, and that's a good workout right there. So check out Bikram Yoga. They got some good things going on here. 2 locations now in this studio down here downtown. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
All right, well, we got plenty more Low Country Live to come right after this.